I only have 10. Number one, we need to welcome wonderful kids called Lucas, and he have a good sense of humor, and he joined our boys group. And then hopefully he enjoy you guys. You guys don't kick him away. And we as a group, we do SAT vocabulary. We do the greatest book. College board want you guys to read. So I want you guys to go to the best university. So let's start from not the first one. Let's start from the middle. And each person read one. Of course, you never heard about them. Stop.
I did. I did.
Okay, your turn. The heart of darkness, loud and clear. I have to be able to understand. Go.
This classic novel follows on the journey of a seaman who travels up the Congo River into the African interior of a mysterious ivory trader. Throughout his journey, he encounters the harsh reality of imperialism, the brutal treatment of Native Americans, and the depths of human cruelty and madness. The protagonist's journey to the heart of darkness serves as both physical exploration of the African continent and metaphoric exploration into the depths of human nature.
Okay, so this is a wonderful book, and it's a very deep book. And Joseph Conrad is not even British. He's from Poland, but his English language is actually very powerful. And why don't each person research this wonderful book, The Heart of Darkness? Okay, each person, you go to Wikipedia and research The Heart of Darkness. And I'm going to use this guy, a college person teaching high schoolers. And 3 minutes to summarize. The Heart of Darkness.
Rapacious colonial violence goes hand in hand with racist thinking, and this 1-2 punch presents a challenge to 21st century readers of Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. Some critics have wondered whether such a novel is worth reading today. But certainly there's social merit to art that makes us think critically about history and
our group talk about the crisis in the Middle East, right? Is it related with the Heart of Darkness? You guys are going to give me a presentation on why or why not. What is the Heart of Darkness? What's the theme? This one is a college professor teaching high schoolers. I have high hope you guys can understand it. Go ahead.
loathsome systems. We shouldn't ignore the blatant racism of this novella. Likewise, we shouldn't let such language.
This is novella. Novella means middle size of novel. It's not a short story. It's not a long novel, 400 pages. It's probably, it's only, 50 pages. Okay.
And ideas obscure the indictment of Belgian colonial rule in the Congo Free State.
Guys, take notes. Belgium. Belgium is a very small state in Europe. They used to have a king. They colonialized Congo, and Congo have a lot of natural resources. They treated the local people like they are treating even worse than cattle. Massive culture for the local people. Therefore, the local people lost a lot of population. The author just think about why this thing happened. And is this one related with the Vietnam War, with currently what's going on in the Middle East? You guys tell me. I want our students to answer me this question. Okay. And also, because we study world history also, you study, everybody homework, Belgian colonialization of Congo. They call Congo Free State.
But
That is the irony. The Free State practice what? Slavery. But is that free state? Yes or no? Yes, it's a free state for the Belgian citizen. They are free. But also they are free to kill the local people. That's probably another definition of freedom. Go ahead. Okay. Already? No, we have 5 minutes.
Joseph Conrad was born in Ukraine on December.
Oh, I was right. I repeat the research. I think he was born in Poland. And this professor said he was born in Ukraine. And I rely upon you, Jason. Take notes. Joseph Conrad. Is he Ukrainian or he's a Polish? But the border between Poland and Ukraine, between World War I and World War II, are fluid. It's always changing. But you tell me.
3rd, 1857. His parents were Polish nobility who
See, their parents was a Polish nobility. Polish people conquered, rule over Ukraine, treated the local people like dirt. Make sense? That's why right now Poland also aspired to occupy part of the Ukraine when this Ukraine war finished. That's what I think is going on. Guys, research this.
conspired against the Russian rule of their homeland, which, after a long history of independence, had been divided among the Russian.
And now in the process of Ukrainian war, everybody homework. Lucas, Ukrainian history, thousands of years of Ukraine history, the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, and also the conflict between Ukraine and Poland. What's the relationship between the Polish Empire and Ukrainian Cossacks? You guys are a very smart group of boys. So I rely upon you to give me the information.
Austrian and Prussian empires. They were arrested and exiled to northern Russia when Conrad was 4 years old, and both of them died before he turned 13. Conrad thus experienced political oppression early on.
So this guy, he lost his parents for the political upheaval. Yeah, he's orphan. And how he get his education? From college, from school, from a tutor? No, self-education, self-education.
And it instilled in him a sense of the mixed nature of human beings, with the capacity for both good and evil. Conrad became a sailor, and his service as a deckhand on a British freighter brought him to England in 1878, where he would continue to live until his death on August 3rd, 1924.
He was born in Ukraine from a Polish nobility family, so English is his second or third language, yet his English language are very formal, super correct, even better than the British people. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. He trained himself to express himself well.
In 1890, he spent 6 months traveling up the Congo River. He started writing full-time in 1894, and in 1899, Heart of Darkness was published to moderate critical praise. His writing, however, brought attention to Belgium's barbarous colonial control and exploitation of Central Africa.
Compare with whom? Write it down. So in this book, they expose the barbaric colonial control of Belgian people control of Central Africa. But compare, he never criticized the British Empire. In his book, he thinks the British Empire representing civilization. Why is that is the case? Is that fair or not fair? You tell me, okay? You have to defend your position.
In 1903, a British consul solicited Conrad's support in exposing these atrocities to
the British consul, the British Empire, in competing with the Belgian Empire. The Belgians are getting so rich, and they were controlling a big piece of land in the middle of Africa. And the British want to destroy their name in order to give a holy crusade. So he's useful. So I hope each and every one of you read me a 2-page of Part of Darkness by Conrad and give me a presentation next week. Have a good week.